YouTube, it is of course your favorite gamer here, Above Average Cody, coming at you today to discuss the developer update from 343 that was posted yesterday for September 2022. Obviously, guys, this covers everything upcoming, what's going on with Season 2, Forge, Campaign Co-op, when is Season 3 coming, just all that stuff. I'm going to cover the bare bones and what went on in this half-hour video and what was discussed, just what is coming, when it's coming, what it's going to look like, stuff like that. And then, guys, I'm going to give you my opinions on what is coming, whether I'm still as optimistic as I was the other day, and there's just a lot to talk about, so let's just start getting right into it with everything we really know so far, guys. So first off, this is the initial roadmap that we have basically for Halo so far. So on the left side, which we will start by talking about first. And guys, I guess first off, while I have the whole roadmap on the screen, I want to point out it says subject to change. Everything's subject to change, but this is the fall-winter roadmap. So tentatively, this is what is planned. So don't be shocked. Don't freak out if something changes, something gets pushed back, or something goes horribly wrong. Because, I mean, let's be real here. It's happened a lot, but again, I'm not going to share my opinions until after we go over the bare bones stuff. So on the left side here, guys, basically they are extending Season 2 until March. I know, I'm thinking the same thing, but let's get through this. So, coming November 8th, which they are calling the winter update, guys, it is kind of going to be a banger tentatively from what I hear. So the Forge beta will be coming. All right, you'll be able to play Forge, you'll be able to customize things in Forge, and from what they said, guys, this Forge is going to be larger than any Forge we have ever seen. The item limit is practically double. The size of the landscape that you're able to use is practically double, and just it is a really, really huge Forge, which could play a big role in the production of it. But again, I'll talk about that more as we get through the bare bones stuff. Campaign, network, co-op, and mission replay will be in on November 8th, guys. It'll be playable. It will be the full release. And frankly, it sounded pretty good, guys. You can do crossplay, so between Xbox and PC, and you can do all the good stuff, guys. And then the progression for it will go to all of the players. So if you complete a mission with all skulls on Legendary, guys, everybody in the lobby gets the progression for that, not just the host. So that's kind of cool if you ask me. A free 30-tier battle pass with a lot of great cosmetics, guys. A lot of the reach stuff that we have not seen in the game yet that they are giving to us. So they are listening, they are paying attention, and they are giving us things that a lot of the diehard Halo players do want to see, guys. And then there are two new maps, Detachment and Argyle. I will be doing a separate video to discuss what they showed for those maps. But for now, all I'll say is they are doing a regular 4v4 map. They're testing out dual spawns for things. So there's a grapple on each side of the map. There's a sniper on each side of the map. I don't know how I feel about that for competitive, but it sounds like it's kind of cool. They're trying new stuff, and I'm all for it, guys. And then Argyle, another big team battle map. It was built with CTF in mind. It looks really cool, honestly. But again, we're going to go over that in an upcoming video. We are getting the Match XP beta. Now, don't get excited. It doesn't really sound like it's going to be a career rank type thing. It could be opening the door to a career rank, but basically, it is going to help you progress through the battle pass, not only through challenges. It is going to do it based on your performance in game. So if you have a game where you fry, you get a bunch of XP, you know, you quote-unquote level up a lot or get a lot of XP, guys, you will fly through the battle pass. And they did not want to put something new and something they are going to play with, such as Match XP, in a brand new battle pass that you have to pay for. So enter the free 30-tier battle pass with some really cool stuff, and then you will be progressing through that with Match XP, and that's basically them testing the system out so that when they decide to put it in for Season 3, it'll work and it will make sense, guys. And then another event, there is a new game mode, Covert One Flag. Honestly, I didn't really pay too much attention to it because I'm not that excited. But if you guys want, we can do another video going in depth about the new game mode. And then that's pretty much the main things, guys. And then some quality of life improvements. They did discuss that the server issues and the in-game reporting and stuff like that, that is the top of their priority list. And that is kind of the main reason this season is being extended, guys. Okay, I'll give my opinion on that in a bit. Let's go to the other half of that, the entire roadmap that we just looked at, guys. So now the right side of it, which is Season 3, the Echoes Within, this now does not come until March. With this, you will see a new arena and big team battle map. They did not want to discuss the names about the maps or anything. We will finally be getting the DMR. It is similar to the Reach DMR, but they wanted to make it closer range, and then the other kicker is it will not descope if you get hit with damage. So that is very interesting. Could be a game-changing weapon when it comes into the game in March, obviously, guys. And then the Shroud screen, it's basically a futuristic smoke screen, guys. You throw it down. Anybody that's in it, if you're shooting, you are not visible on the map. And basically, it just gives you cover, so you can shoot through it, but you cannot see through it, guys. Obviously, new battle pass, but with Season 3, the custom game browser will be coming, which very, very necessary for Forge and navigating all the cool things that are made. So that will be coming after they get the Forge beta done. So I think that's to be assumed that Forge is coming out of beta for Season 3, but we'll have to wait and see. In-game reporting will be in for Season 3. Multiple new game modes, VIP and Escalation, guys. A brand new Fracture event. New narrative event, many Forge beta updates, so it still says Forge beta, but I think, like, at that point we should be climbing out, and then more quality of life improvements, which that's just something they're going to tack on there, guys. But basically, I'm going to put the full map back up on the screen, guys, and then we will go from there. Now, first off, my opinion on what we have laid out in front of us. If you are familiar with games, if you are familiar with games being broken and needing fixes, I remember back in my playing days to Rainbow Six Siege early on when they had a lot of issues. They did an entire season just fixing things and getting things to where it should be. And that is kind of what Halo Infinite is doing, guys. They are extending the season very intelligently, if you ask me, guys. You cannot fund new content on top of content that should have already been in the game, on top of fixing it. You just can't. You cannot. I don't understand how they haven't expanded to the point where they're able to, but I do also understand why that is very hard to do. It's very hard to find employment nowadays. It's very hard to keep employment, and when you're already so neck deep in a video game, it is very hard to bring in valuable members of a team that can help you achieve the goals that are laid out in front of you. So basically, I'm not defending 343 in any way, guys. They've definitely fumbled the bag so far, but they're working on it. They are completely trying, and I do understand the side that is very upset, uninstalled Halo, I'm not going to be back, blah, blah, blah. But I have confidence, guys. I think it is coming together, maybe, depending on if this stuff actually drops. We need to get Forge in the game, and we need server improvements. They understand that, and that is what they are doing. I think it is fine they are extending the season. It's kind of tough, guys, but if it does fix the game to the point where we have campaign co-op, a Forge beta, and multiple server improvements, you're starting to have a complete game sooner than anticipated, because we're talking a year. I've been saying like roughly a year before the game starts to feel complete, guys. So how is everybody so mad that they're extending it till March? Like, we already have 6-month seasons. What's another few months? But that's just how I look at it, guys. And then Season 3 coming up. I mean, only one new weapon previewed is kind of tough, but we're getting new maps, a new battle pass that will have the match XP. Potentially, it could be paving the way for career rank. And honestly, I kind of jumped over the match XP a little bit. That makes it so that all these social games you play actually count for something. I feel fulfilled, and I'm not forced to play a specific game mode to complete challenges. So no matter what I do in the game, my battle pass is progressing. So, honestly, I'm happy with this, and to that I will say, all you people who are very upset, all you people who are saying this was horrible, and I'm super displeased, and you're all upset, why? I hate to say it, but it seems like some people, and this is true, because this goes for every single video game, Call of Duty, Siege back in the day, even Apex fans, some of you will never be pleased with what the studio can pump out. Again, not defending the studio at all, guys. 343 has completely fumbled everything. But the people in this interview, I know Jason Statham was there. I can't remember the other two fellas' names. I am sorry, guys. I am not big on the people in Halo. But I've been saying this for the last couple days now. Jason Statham came back, and he believes in the vision of Halo Infinite, and he wants to save Halo as a whole with what it is currently. and Jason Statham would not get on a sinking ship to go down with the ship. And that is kind of where I stand with that and why I have confidence in 343, I guess, but most of my confidence, I guess, is in Statham. But, guys, I'm feeling good about what they laid out in front of us. They all seem very confident, and they do not seem very nervous. When all of this was starting to go down, and we were talking about 343, and 343 wasn't updating us, all they were doing was pushing back dates, I was really nervous, dude. I was really nervous. I could have seen this game dying to 0 players and Halo going down with it. But now, with what we have in the game currently, with what we have on the landscape, on the horizon, I'm not feeling as bad, guys. So I'm not preaching to anybody here, but if you're excited, I don't really see a reason for you to stop being excited. Sure, the timeline might not be exactly what we had hoped for. A lot of this stuff should have been in at launch anyways, but it is coming. They're trying, and for me, that's enough, because the game is still fun. I have lowered expectations, which sucks that I had to do, but the game is still very fun. And now for the other side of you that are like bashing 343, I see all the comments. You're like, oh, you're kind of in a way bashing me for being optimistic and thinking that they can pull this game out of the mud. Why? The game's still not that bad. Playing it wise, it's still fun. The player base is not what it once was, guys, but the base is still good. You know, I don't want to say it's perfect because it's far from it, but it is still good, guys. There's things coming. They are updating us. There's going to be more updates in the coming weeks. And like I said, I'm happy with what is coming, at least as long as it comes. After that, we'll have to reevaluate and see where we're at. But if you guys are here just to hate on 343 and, like, just bash the game and, oh, it's never coming, you know, stop being stupid, stop playing the game, just, like, chill out with that a little bit. You know, dial it back a few notches. You know, you don't have to play the game. You don't have to be optimistic. And more importantly, you don't have to bring down the hopes of other people that want to stay on the Halo Infinite ship. If we want to stay here and continue playing the game and continue to be hopeful, that's what we want to do. If you guys want to jump off the ship, by all means, go play a different game, and maybe we'll accept you back with open arms if you want to come back, if Forge is a banger, co-op's a banger. But, guys, I think that pretty much covers everything in terms of my thoughts. Again, 343 has completely fumbled everything. They have not done a great job. They haven't even done a good job. They've done a very abysmal job. But I'm holding on. I'm holding on hope, guys. We're still playing the game. We're still streaming the game, and I'm having fun with it. You guys are having fun with the streams, and I think that's more than I can be happy with at this point in time, guys. So that's it. Guys, subscribe to the channel. If there's anything I missed, if there's anything you guys want to discuss further in the comments, I'd love to share my opinions further. I'd also love to hear your guys' opinions. So comment. Leave a like on the video, guys. Let's get this pushed out further so maybe more people on the optimism train can find somebody else and other people in the community that are still optimistic. And then that's it, guys. I mean, I already said subscribe, but we do Halo Infinite a lot, obviously. We do Call of Duty as well, just not as much right now. But when Modern Warfare 2 comes out, we got a 24-hour stream coming for release day, and it's going to be fun, guys. A lot of fun here on the channel. And channel membership, super thanks, guys. Please don't feel like you have to support monetarily. Nothing is hidden behind a paywall, but it does help out so much if you feel so inclined. But, guys, that does it for me. I'm optimistic. Today, nothing's changing, but come November 8th, there could be a lot to talk about, and there could be a lot to do. But that does it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for all the support, and that does it. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.